Hi everyone, Vince here. Today we're checking out 3 money making apps to see if they're actually worth the time or not. I hope you enjoy. So first up, we have a new money making app, HeavenGamers, Earn Money. And this is what it looks like when you first launch it up. Top right corner of the screen, you have your coin-based currency. I almost have 100 coins at the moment. And jumping straight to the withdrawal options here, we have PayPal currency, where the minimum is $1 USD. And mind you everyone, 1,000 of the coins equals $1 on HeavenGamers. Bitcoin currency with a $10 minimum. Payeer with a 10-cent minimum. Litecoin currency, $2 minimum. Google Play, $10 minimum. And last but not least, Amazon with a $10 minimum. Now let's find out together how difficult it's actually going to be to even generate these coins. So HeavenGamers has a Earn tab everyone, and just like various money making applications we've covered in the past, this is where you're going to find all your survey options, your playtime reward options, and of course your offer walls. In fact, HeavenGamers has a huge amount of earning opportunities here, at least when it comes to offer walls guys. Now funny enough, I couldn't find CPX research on here, which I really do like using for surveys, but at least it does have the playtime reward option, and more than likely a lot of offer walls you all know. Checking out their playtime rewards option first is going to reveal some pretty average to below average prices compared to other money making platforms that we've covered in the past. These rates can definitely be improved in my opinion. Like a Dire Streams offer here is only willing to give us $1.30, which on some other applications you may find that same offer for around $2 to $3 easily. For today's video I did play the Money Cash application and managed to generate 41 cents. Luckily enough that was a per minute basis guys, so it didn't really take too much effort. In fact, all in all, it took almost an hour to get that 41 cents. So that's the playtime rewards option. Let's go check out some of these offer walls to see if we're actually getting the fair price or not, at least in my opinion here in Australia. Just a quick mention guys, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube every single week, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps me going every single day here on YouTube. Thank you all so much. So taking a look at Lootably, which has a 60% earning bonus right now supposedly, I have to say in all fairness, Rise of Kingdoms offer here, $816 worth of USD currency everyone. But it would have been $544 without that earning bonus, so keep that in mind. And continuing to scroll down, we have other earning opportunities here, majority of them being games of course, willing to give us over $100 worth of USD currency. 100,000 of the coins is $100 USD. Now again, because of this supposed bonus earning rate on Lootably, the prices look a little bit more appealing, but you take that away, then you're really getting underpaid for a majority of these offers, and that's just the facts, at least here in Australia. So what I will say is, while you have these earning bonuses active, sure, Lootably is a good little offer wall here on HeavenGamers, but without it, you gotta be realistic with your time. What about Ethereum Reach? The only option I have for a survey on Ethereum Reach is for 130 points, which is literally 13 cents, so completely useless. Honestly, without Lootably, I think the only offer wall that actually makes sense on this application right now is the app's prize one. Although there are no time-based offers, they do have the task-based ones here in Australia. And what this is, everyone, is essentially a playtime rewards type of situation for various games, where you can literally earn hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of these coins. Remember, it's task-based though, so you have to actually play the games, get to a certain point, and then you'll get the coins. But there are many games on this list, and it actually is pretty cool all in all to have this much variety. But you will find that most of these are very difficult to complete to actually get any real amount of coins, okay? While the starting levels are pretty easy to get through, and you get a low amount of coins, if you want that bulk load, you have to literally grind for weeks, if not months on some of these games in my opinion. So now they do have a daily leaderboard as well everyone, but from what I can see, the leaderboard itself actually is not even functioning correctly because everyone has a 0 prize at the moment, which doesn't really make sense at all. And by the looks of it, it's the top 5 users, okay? These names on the leaderboard are pretty suspicious to say the least. I'm pretty sure these are bots just by looking at that. So I'm assuming they're still working on the leaderboard. So after all that, is it actually worth the time or not, and will it really pay us? Well everyone, looking at my account statistics, I have 1 completed cash out, and I cashed out a total of 457 points, which is roughly 45 cents or so. And taking a look at the actual withdrawal information, you can see here that I cashed out to my Payeer account and it does state completed. Now, the really odd thing was that it stated that straight away, even though that was not true. I contacted the support, and from what I can tell, it takes around 1 to 2 days. So I'm assuming that needs to be resolved or fixed up a little bit as well. But yes, everyone, I was paid out within 1 day to my Payeer account without any issues whatsoever. So I don't doubt they'll give you PayPal currency or whatever they have available as well in that same time frame. From what I can see, HeavenGamers is a little bit rough around the edges, but I'm not going to be too harsh on a developer that's trying to improve their application or maybe just starting out. So that's that, everyone. Let's move on to the next app. Next, I want to talk about Yatzy Cash, real money game. So everyone, this is what it looks like when you first launch it up. Now, as you can see, there's not too much to look at straight away. But at the bottom of the screen, you're going to notice the weekly leaderboard where we can win up to $2 supposedly. Now, I'll get into that little leaderboard in a moment because what I want you to notice is the balance in the top right corner of the screen. If you tap on the balance, it will instantly play an ad. Now, I don't know whose bright idea it was to do something like that, but that is so annoying beyond belief, and generally not a good sign of what we're going to be getting ourselves into. So they don't really talk about any type of minimum, by the way, but from what I can tell, according to the recent payouts, we have a minimum of $2, and $5 was the more recent one. If we tap the play button, it's going to take us to a very simple Yahtzee game layout here, everyone, okay? Not rocket science at all. Tapping on roll, it's going to give you the dice, so let me just select these dice right here, number 5s. Okay, I'll take that for now. So I'll just land the 3 5s here. Simple as that. All right, we have 3 2s. Let's roll again. Can I get another 2? No, I did not. Let's just put that in there. We have 3 5s, but I think we'll throw that in the home. So I'm not too sure why there's a timer because it's at 0 and now the game's still going. So does that happen in Yahtzee? I can't even remember. Think not. All right, then an ad just appeared randomly while I was playing. Okay, so now the game's actually done. So I have the score of 172. Now going back to that leaderboard, we get a breakdown of exactly what we have to go up against. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see the top 3 users have over 50,000 of the points minimum, while the other people on this list are struggling to hit 50 to 20 to 10 cents in reward. And mind you, it's the top 10 users only that will ever get a reward. These type of little applications, in my opinion, are complete wastes of time, okay? Who is going to grind up to 100,000 of the points, nearly, to try and get first place for $2? Come on now. I do understand the concept, but from a time perspective here, and unless you absolutely love Yahtzee, you're not going to have any use for this. Besides, looking at their terms and service, they do claim it's gambling. You have to be over 18 to join the game, and they will ask you for ID and completely delete or suspend your account if they're not happy with you. Plus, it is restricted via geolocation. Mind you, they don't even tell you what the countries are that can use the app. I just would not recommend this right now at all. So that's Yatzy Cash, an app made, in my opinion, just to get you to watch ads to try and win minimal amount of money if you're lucky enough. Next up, we have World Gangs. This is what World Gangs looks like when you first launch it up. Now everyone, you're going to notice, top left corner of the screen, we have a 0 balance. That's because for today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different and going to be earning real time to show you the results. And the way that I'm able to do this is because this is another Givvy application, which means that advertisements will play all the time in the background while the application is running. And if you've never dealt with a Givvy app before, 10,000 of the Givvy coins convert into 1 cent worth of USD currency. PayPal is a $1.04 minimum, whereas a majority, if not almost all of them, are literally 35 cents minimum or so, which is actually really nice to see. But the fact is, everyone, if it takes us all day to get to that point, it's really not worth the time now, is it? And while there are offer walls available, I'm going to be purely testing today the main aspect of the app, which we'll get to by pressing start. And now we get to choose the supposed character we can earn with, which makes no difference at all in my opinion. Let's select the Mafia character. And this is what the earning portion of the app actually looks like. We have our level at the top of the screen, our real world currency earned. We have our timers and stats on the left side of the screen. And at this point, you're doing literally nothing. So I'll be back in around 1 hour to see what kind of progress we've made. Alright, so everyone, we're back, and after 1 hour, we have 18 cents and a half almost. And as you can see, here are the stats. You have the 1 hour time, and you have the coins per hour. plus whatever that little level symbol is, which I don't think matters at all either. So realistically here, 18 cents for 1 hour of passive earnings. Remember, you can't use your phone or anything while the app's open, so you have to keep that in mind. And there is also a daily earning limit of around 30 to 40 cents, at least here in Australia. The interesting thing is, from a Givvy app point of view, everyone, it's actually not the worst we've seen on the market, but it doesn't mean that it's good or really worth the time. Perhaps in your own country it may fare a little bit better, but I doubt it. So while Givvy apps will pay you generally within 2 to 3 days, honestly, World Games is just another average Givvy application that I'd probably pass off right now still. But at least now you know about it, alright? Thank you all so much for watching. Check out my channel for almost 1,000 money making reviews. I'll catch you all next time. Stay safe out there.